Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Karen back in the kitchen again. I have a awesome Thanksgiving recipe for you, and this is gonna show you how to make your really delicious and savory gravy. When I made my gravy last year, it was so good. I just wanted to smack somebody. I really just did smack them crazy. So, in order to do this, you're going to obviously need either turkey thighs or turkey drumsticks, which I have 2 turkey thighs right here. You're going to need thyme, which looks like this. You're going to need sage that looks like little leaves. And you're definitely going to need rosemary. Those 3 main ingredients. So I'm going to show you just exactly how to do that. Come on down, y'all. It is Thanksgiving week. Yay! I can't wait to be smelling all these flavors inside of my house. Oh yeah. So if I was actually going to stuff it into the turkey, I would obviously just take these off the branches and off the little twigs and everything. And as far as the thyme, if you're going to not use this in a bulk, you would just take your thumb, and kind of do that with it and get all that off the stem. So you don't want to cook the stem. However, I'm just going to put all this on the bottom of the dish with the butter. You're going to need some butter, you're going to need some olive oil, you're going to need some chicken stock or chicken broth. You're going to need cloves of garlic, or if you want to do minced, that's fine. An onion, or probably half an onion. An apple, I know that sounds weird, but I'll tell you why in a little bit. Some salt and pepper, and let's just start. So what I'm going to do is first I'm just going to wipe that all off. I'm going to bring this over. There we go. I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil all around the whole thing. And then, if you hear something grumble, that is my belly. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I'm just going to take a little bit of butter. A lot of butter. Everything's better with butter. And do it like that. Now, if I was doing this to the turkey, I'd probably take the butter with the chopped up leaves from the thyme, sage, and rosemary and put it underneath the turkey fat. But I just want all the flavors from everywhere, so I'm just going to put it on the bottom. I'm going to cut up some of these rosemary leaves. You don't need to cut them off fine, and you don't really need to cut them off the branch. You just want to cut them up so you can spread them all around so that there's not one big sprig somewhere and everything else isn't getting flavored. There we go. But if you want to take that butter and that olive oil and the garlic and everything and put it underneath the skin, you can do that too. Just chop these up really nicely and fine. Okay, so the first thing is I'm just going to put the rosemary everywhere. It's going to make it's so aromatic and smells so really good. Okay. What I'm going to do is just chop these sage leaves up. This is actually super simple just to make the gravy. Now if you want it to look nice, I'll talk about that later. But I'm not doing this for it to look nice. I'm just doing this so I can get a nice gravy before I do my turkey. So I don't have to wait 9 hours for the gravy and the fat to harden. Okay, I'm just going to run my finger across there. Take the leaf off as I go. Or if you just want to take some sprigs, and just layer them in there. You can do that too. This is just to get all those flavors. Some garlic. Break it off. I'm going to take quite a few of these because I love garlic and Thanksgiving flavor. Thanksgiving. It just smells so good. And it's also, garlic is pretty healthy for you, depending on what you're eating it with. Just get rid of the extra that you don't need with your knife. You can just scrape it off. And I'm just going to cut it just a couple times. You don't need to cut it a lot. So I'm going to use probably 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm just going to spread them all around in there. That's done. Now let's take the onion. You don't need probably but half of it. I usually use 1 or 2 whole onions for the bird, but since we're not cooking a whole big huge turkey right now, probably only need about half to a quarter of onion. Not exactly. Make sure that you cut the bottom and the top off. And I'm just going to take it and just kind of cut it like maybe like an orange. And just slices like an orange in that way. I'm just going to place it all around. There we go. Almost done. And I'm also going to take an apple. And I know you're probably saying, an apple? There's some kind of sweetness, I don't know what it is, that an apple brings to a turkey that makes it taste really good. Do not knock it until you try it. If you want to peel it, you can. You don't have to. Now I did forget to get some tin foil, so I'm hoping all of this can cook just nicely. Couple stalks of celery. Just gonna cut them long ways, cut them either in half or in thirds. Come on. Oh, you're attached, that's why. Behave, please. Behave. Not y'all, but I talk to my food sometimes, like, come on now. Oh. Cut that completely, totally weird, but that's fine. I think I'm just going to put the small one and keep this one. So the reason why I'm putting so much in here is because I want to make a lot of gravy out of this. I want all the flavoring and everything in this. But that's not the last thing. I'm going to need some salt. Need some pepper. And then I'm going to put a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper on top of the turkey thighs. Okay. I think that's good. That's good for now. It's a good start. Now let's take these turkey thighs out. And everything is pretty much ready for them to go. Okay, let's put this bad boy right on top of that stuff. Let's put this one right there. I'm going to put this on 350 and hopefully cook it for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. There we go, and we'll be back when they're done. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. The turkey is done. I don't know how much stock I made, but I'm hoping it's enough to at least have enough gravy for the first night and maybe some the second day. So come on down. So that's set aside. This is the glorious turkey that has been cooking. It's really nice and soft on the bottom. You might see that it's dark on the top. That's because I took the skin off a while ago and ate it. And ate it. Yep. Oh gosh. This smells really good, but it doesn't smell as good as a whole turkey cooking in the oven for about 5 to 6 hours. Here is the bottom of the dish. You can tell that everything is just cooked completely through. The onions, the garlic, because there's a lot of oil here. I'm going to take the chicken broth and put it in here and mix it up. Doesn't matter if it's cold or not. Okay. So all I'm going to do right now is bring this forward and pick this up and very carefully start to pour everything in. And you have that there because everything will be caught in there. About doing this is now all the stock and all the fat is in here. I'm just going to kind of gently shake this. And after shaking all of this and getting all that good stuff in there, you're going to just take all this and put it in the garbage. And it is so simple. It's that simple. Okay. So you see that there's a lot of oil on the top? What I'm going to do is put it in a plastic dish with a top and put it in probably the freezer for a couple hours. That way when it's done, the fat and the broth or the stock will separate and I can scoop that fat off the top and have this lovely stock to make gravy with on Thanksgiving Day. So a way to fast track this if you want to is you can put your Tupperware in the freezer for about a half an hour, but because I didn't think about that until just a second, I'm just going to pour everything in here. That's the stock and the oil and everything else too. And I got a lot of it, and so that is awesome. That is yay, 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 yay. And you only need a little bit of stock to make a gravy also, so you don't need tons. But the gravy that I make is always the best, so yay. There's going to be a lot of stock and a little bit of fat, because you can already see around the top the separation of the fat and the stock. So the next time you'll see that stock is in the pan to make the gravy on Thanksgiving Day. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all. Take care of you. Bye, guys.